Okay, welcome, moon lovers. This is Curious Cat, and we are taking our 8 minutes to discuss an important key to unlock some magic. So, Ember, this week we are talking about visions of your soul's purpose. So, that might be feel like a little bit of a heavy topic, but I've got a question for you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So, consider your current life goals and actions, okay? And do they align with a vision that resonates with your soul's purpose currently? I know that we're mid-lifers, so you've had a long time to really think about this, maybe.
You said, yeah. No, I love this question, and I love this key for the rekindle. The topic is um, such a beautiful reminder, and that question that you asked me is like getting to the core of it. With it being last quarter moon, I've really kind of reevaluated everything a little bit, and just trying to go through of like, hey, these are my goals in life. I do have specific goals. A lot of them right now are business focused and what I want the last chapters of my life to look like, and the ease and the beauty that I want involved with those. So I'm trying to line them up because I get so wrapped up every day in details, and I'm trying to make sure that every move I make is connected to that. So that's kind of how I'm reevaluating things right now, and using that last quarter energy of like, okay, I can just slough this off right now. Like, I don't really need to think about this at this moment. It's also coming toward the end of the year too, with the holiday season approaching quickly. So I was like, what is the most logical things that I can do every single day to make sure it lines up with my not only my goals but my soul's purpose. Now those two things, that's like a whole different can of worms, right? It's a whole different topic, really.
Mm-hmm.
So this is making the assumption that I have paired these two together, and I have really, really worked diligently this entire year and for a few years prior to make sure that my goals and my soul's purpose is in alignment. All right, so let's go on that they are.
Yes.
So with that said, um, every action, everything on my to-do list, I kind of filter through that. And I've been doing um kind of a simplistic way of thinking of it is how we have a word of the year.
Yes.
So those of you who've had utilized a word of the year, this is such a great way to do it. So Kat and I have been doing it forever, where we take one word and filter everything through it. Like we take our goal, our number one focus, and try to pare it down to one word. And it makes it so easy, especially when that to-do list gets crazy long and it starts getting silly of things of like, oh, well, I want to tackle this and I want to do this, and I get excited and I get passionate over something, and I'm like, it's not logical, right? I have to filter it through that one word or that main focus. And if I can complete that and it's in alignment, then we can consider it later. We could consider that topic at another time, that to-do list, that item. But that's how I've kind of been keeping everything. And an example of something that we did the other day of even with and by we I mean Kat and myself, of talking about like a marketing endeavor. This is just a very simplistic example that we went through recently. Like, there's so much to do with marketing, there's so much to play with, so much to capture and encapsulate and formulate, and we could go so deep with it, but I have to pare it down and reevaluate the whole thing up to, hey, what's the most logical thing right now that is the most bang for my buck, that not only feels good because it's aligned with my soul's purpose, but that is an actual goal that I can accomplish.
So much like the domino effect is really what you're describing, is taking your life and applying the domino effect to it so that it's that one thing that's going to create the massive impact and allow the space to experience everything else that you desire. That's what I'm hearing. Would
Yeah,
that be a correct assumption?
I like that. Yes, absolutely right. Because it creates that momentum that continues on in that direction, making back to what I said earlier of life easier in the future, right? What I can do now
Create
to make life
space.
more simplistic, easier, and back to to that alignment of soul's purpose, right? Like I want my specific goals to come true. Absolutely. We all do, right? But I don't want it to be a fight all the time.
Yes.
I want it to be something simplistic, something that I can stay passionate about. Our topic, rekindle, right? How do we rekindle things that passion us, keep us impassioned, keep us engrossed in daily activities in life, whether, that could be social stuff, but I'm pairing it to business right now from your question. How can I keep that spark going without getting lost in it myself?
Beautiful. Yeah, and creating space a lot of times will do that. Whereas we a lot of times tend to put more stuff on when in reality utilizing what you're saying, that domino effect and creating space, momentum, and action creates that clarity and expectancy of whatever it is that you want to achieve in life. That's what
Right.
I heard.
Yeah, that's good. That's it.
That's
That's it.
beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. So little bite-sized pieces for sure. And that has a lot to do with it. But just making sure that I am reevaluating what I'm doing.
Yeah. Do you want
And
to
the
share the
advice,
word? Go ahead. Sorry, I was going to say you want to share the word of the year?
yes. In reevaluating and utilizing at the right time, meaning, this is last quarter coming into last quarter moon. So this is the time to utilize that energy um, to completion, right? Like do all of these to do items need to be completed now, or is this something that I can reevaluate and do at another time that might be more logical and bring more passion and keep me in alignment? So yes, word of the year collectively, our word of the year is balance. So, and by collectively, I mean our Mystic Moon Circle, the group that we have, the club that we have, our clan. That is our group. That is our name, or word of the year. That's it.
All right.
Time's up.
Time's up.
Yes. So now, with all that we covered, and we did cover a little bit there, and then even though it was focused a little on business, it is a bit of my personal life too. But my key takeaway was, yeah, it is all focused on business, and that really is right now what I have. This rekindle topic has really brought up a lot of fun business and passion in business that I have. And it's not work if you do something you absolutely love.
Yes. I
But yeah,
agree.
what's your key takeaway?
So my key takeaway was to actually review your life and to set in place the parts that you want to experience, like where you are. Like I said, we're in midlife, so we're like, hey, what do we want to experience for our future? And do we actually need to create a plan and a place for us to actually grow and to be able to nurture that. So I love that. I love that, looking at it from that place of what do I want to experience in the next quarter of my life, which is beautiful for the last quarter of the moon, of saying, hey, we've set these in place, we've looked at everything, and now we're going to just fully embody that space. And yeah, business is great. It all flows together because our lives are not little separate compartments. They might seem like it, but definitely it's that collective that makes us the whole. So beautiful. I love it.
I love it too. All right, all you moonbeams listening, I want to hear your key takeaways. we love hearing from you. So share your key takeaway with us. You can send us a direct message. You can email us, and all the socials you can find us. So let us know any experience or feedback, or maybe even topics you want to hear in the future. So until then, until next week, where we will be back with an exciting new topic for a new moon cycle. Stay tuned and happy
Happy
manifesting.
manifesting. Take care.